All right. Is it draft time now?
It's draft time.
All right, cool. So this week we're doing stadiums, NFL stadiums that we want to go to, or if you've been to. But we're kind of just ranking NFL stadiums of what we think, what we want to go to. Order's gonna go Ethan, Ben, me. So Ethan, go ahead, take it.
Actually, Ben first.
Oh yeah, Ben, Ethan, me. Sorry. Yep, take it.
Um, we're doing these with stadiums with the game going on, right? This isn't just visiting just a stadium. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Okay. So if that is the case, let me
four
pull
each, by the way. 4 picks each.
Yep.
Okay, I pulled up what I wanted to find. So I have 142.2 reasons why this stadium is the best stadium in the not just NFL, but in the entire world. That is Arrowhead Stadium, located in Independence, Kansas City. It's not. It's not. I'll tell you why.
It was on my list.
It should be, because 142.2 decibels. How loud is that? That is louder than a jet taking off and is classified by the CDC as painful and dangerous. This is the loudest stadium. People get there about 8 hours before kickoff for a noon game. That means that people are showing up at 4 a.m, waiting in line. The gates don't even open till 4 hours before kickoff. We need to do a whole squad trip out there, man. The tailgating is ridiculous, man. I try to go to a game every year. I'm actually going to a game here for New Year's. The Broncos Chiefs game.
That's awesome. Nice.
So
Arrowhead's on my list. It was actually at the top of my list. One of my first picks would have been Arrowhead. So
it should be.
It was fourth for me.
It's the fifth largest stadium in the league, and the history. The league would not be what it is without Lamar Hunt Trophy for the AFC champion. The history that's there, man. It's just a stadium like no other.
And Arrowhead, actually, never mind. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh no, Arrowhead's kind of like, it reminds me of like a college atmosphere too. It is. Like it's crazy there. Obviously, college atmospheres are better than anything ever in terms of football, but Arrowhead's up there.
Yeah. All right, for mine, I'm going Highmark Stadium in Buffalo. Bills Mafia. Straight up. I mean, how much fun would that be? Yeah, that's everything for the atmosphere, nothing for the stadium itself. Although that new one that they came out with the blueprints for looks pretty badass.
Yeah,
so that's sweet. But yeah, just going out to Buffalo, snowy, cold, having a few drinks and just partying with Bills Mafia. Can't beat it.
Bringing some tables, yeah.
Atmosphere has to be like one of the biggest things for a stadium.
So for my picks here, I'm going with the same thing, like atmosphere, history. I mean, I don't really care how it looks, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah.
My first pick would be Lambeau. Yep. So I imagine Ben's jersey here. I want to go to Lambeau so bad.
It was awesome.
Every time they're on primetime, it looks incredible. Like that game they played Thursday against the Titans, it looked awesome there. It doesn't matter how bad they are. It looks incredible. Tailgate looks awesome. So that's my first pick. Second pick, I'm gonna go Dallas, AT&T Stadium. I just think it looks awesome. It looks cool. Jerry's World. I hate Jerry Jones, but stadium's cool, so good for him. Give me Lambeau and Dallas in my first two.
Can I add something to that real quick? When we were at Lambeau, we went there this summer for a vacation. They were saying that the season tickets are so hard to get that people like buy them or they'll buy the rights to them, and then when a spot comes available, they get it. So this family bought it for their like unborn baby, and he got him on his like 32nd birthday.
That's awesome. Yeah. Like Green Bay is it's not a big city at all, but it's so cool.
Isn't Lambeau like in the middle of like a neighborhood?
Yes. Like
it felt so
people
weird.
around like that stadium might have a house that like they sell parking. It's like park on like their driveway.
Yeah.
Like it's so cool. It's just there's no stadium like Lambeau, honestly.
Right. Zach, would you have picked Buffalo?
Yes, that'd probably be my second one.
Okay. Lambeau. So, I was bouncing between Lambeau and that.
Yeah.
But...
Arrowhead and Bills. So this is a good drive. Arrowhead and Bills are probably my 2-3.
Yeah.
Was your one Lambeau then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go with yours, Zach. I'm gonna go Hard Rock Stadium in Miami.
Nice. That was on my list for sure. Nice.
I just think it looks awesome there. That might just be because when I watch football games, especially outside, it's in the cold and rain and wet up in Michigan. and Lions games are in a dome, obviously. So when I see that stadium on TV, Dolphins games, sun is just shining down.
It's so cool.
Isn't there a pool in that stadium or no?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, there should be.
Jacksonville.
Oh,
I think so.
Yeah. I think it's one of the Florida teams.
Yeah. I just think it looks just really cool. I mean, like I said, I've never really gone to a football game where it's just sun shining down on you, nice and warm. So, yeah, I think being in Miami, Hard Rock Stadium, got to be on the list.
Dude, I think even like a night game where they wear like those throwback unis and they do the field all like those, being there would be amazing. It's Miami, there ain't nothing. Miami's awesome. So
yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ben.
I'm gonna go with one of the newer stadiums, and that's gonna be SoFi.
On my list as well. Get back.
It's really I love how they did like the partly covered yet open. I think that's really cool. I like that feature a lot.
Yeah. No, I mean the crowds there are nothing like you're gonna get at Arrowhead or anything, but like the coolness of the stadium's up there, probably the top of the list, honestly.
Yeah. I think it's got to be it's newer than Vegas, right? Were they built kind of at the same time?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the newest.
But I mean, so you got with those two, you're going SoFi.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
And then my next one, my third pick is U.S. Bank, Minnesota Vikings.
Good pick.
Another one that's just really new and just looks super awesome.
So, I mean, when they do like the skull in the beginning, it's so cool.
Yeah, the big old horn.
Yeah, it's cool. That good. Those are some good picks, Ben.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna go for the home field advantage, even though it's not maybe what it once was. But I'm gonna go Lumen Field out in Seattle for the Seahawks.
That was on my list.
Yeah, I think that'd be awesome to go to a Seahawks game, be a part of the 12th man, fly the 12th man flag. So yeah, got to go with that atmosphere out there. Night game for sure.
So I got my last two here. I'm going with Caesar Superdome, the Saints.
Damn it.
I think it's just every time I watch it, it looks incredible. Like, even when, especially when Breeze was there, that place looks incredible.
Yeah.
It's loud in there. I mean, domes are cool just because it gets louder. So give me the Saints. I don't know how to say this new stadium's name, but I'll say Heinz Field, whatever the Steelers' new one is.
Yeah.
But it's like Ascrisur or something like that. Yeah, Heinz Field's what I'm gonna call it. The terrible towels always looks awesome there when Battle Brown and Big Ben were there. The place was incredible. Yeah. It's a little cold. I'll go in the summer, but give me Heinz Field for my fourth one, or whatever the hell it's called now.
That Acrisure is actually a Grand Rapids-based company, which is where I'm from. So I have no idea.
That's why.
I have no idea why it's a Pittsburgh stadium name. But yeah, Grand Rapids-based company that bought.
They must have got a bag for that
name.
That's awesome. They must have got a bag.
Yeah, I like that too. So if this was still Candlestick Park instead of Levi's Stadium, that would for sure be my answer here. I think going to the old Candlestick, seeing the Niners with all that history would be badass. Since it's not going to make my list. I'm going to go with the history at Mile High, out in Denver. I think, I've been to that stadium. I've never been in it and never been into a game, but yeah, I just think being out in the altitude, you can see the mountains from the stadium. Just a lot of history there with Elway and all those guys. So, yeah, give me Mile High for my fourth pick.
Nice.
It's a good pick. Just a fun fact, MetLife is the biggest stadium in the NFL. It's not what I'm picking, but it's the largest one. I'm going with Lincoln Financial Field. And if I'm not given the bird by at least like 6 4-year-olds, I'm leaving. I'm pissed off. I want to get a big old Philly cheesesteak, get screamed at by some degenerate Philly fans, man. Oh,
the guy that paints
that's a great fourth pick.
And like every Philly thing you could possibly think of.
Yeah,
like the Liberty Bell, the Philly Fanatic, all that.
Yeah.
Any Philly stadium is a safe pick. Just going to those with those fans they're insane.
Yeah.
Welcome to Better Win Green, eh? To Better Win Green, eh? To Better Win Green, eh? Listen in and cash out. That's what it's all about. Come on, let's make cash now. We always on spot and we cover all spot from the bottom to the top. Hey, shout out to Ethan, shout out to Zed, shout out to Ben. Welcome to our podcast. Better better win green.